Welcome back, my dearest friends. Welcome back to ever so amazing, sexy Age of Wonders 1, where I am playing one of the greatest games of all time, and to me, #1 series of all time, in turn-based strategy series of all time, Age of Wonders. And we are continuing on a mission 3, mind you. We are still on a mission 3. Day 64, which is 64 turns, I think, by now. Really? 64? Is that how we count 64 turns? It can't be. You know, considering how many battles we had through the entirety of this mission, we're not even close to finishing all this. It's getting ridiculous. So we are actual halflings, as you can see here. Of course, you can see our crest of valor. And of course our beautiful queen here. But the thing is, we're playing as halflings because we chose a costume character. We're playing with the costume hero. Instead of playing with the default hero you get at the start, we can actually choose for each side whom we're gonna play with. And the beautiful thing about all that is that the actual missions, from what I've noticed at least, in Age of Wonders 3, in Age of Wonders 1, and a little bit maybe even Age of Wonders through Shadow Magic, they're kinda, you have always like two sides to choose from, but they're kinda connected. They're not like, for instance, Westwood games where they always had, you choose, you know, good guys, the bad guys, and they have their own path. They never connect, the stories never connect, you know. But in this in this game specifically also is that I believe at least that they kind of connect. If you play as a bad guy, for instance, not as a keepers, but the actual sleepers, which are not the sleepers, but something else, they actually start with killing off Julia's mother, where Julia is actually the main character of all the entirety of the series, you would say. Well, it maybe. You know, my first 3 games, sure, not Age of Wonders 3, that's her daughter, but, you know, you start with the Elwyn, I think that her mother's name was Elwyn, the late wife of King Enoch, which is of course the great king, and who was killed by the humans. And the thing is, what was I talking about? Oh yes, as a bad guy, you start as actually assassinating the late queen, or the queen of the late queen, whatever. So you start as trying to assassinate and probably assassinating the mother of Julia. Now the thing is, when you start as a keeper, you start after the assassination. That is our campaigns. Now that we are playing, that is our campaign. The keeper's campaign starts after that assassination. So there's definitely a connection there. So if you play both of those, it's not like you're playing as a bad guy and that's it, right? They have completely different sets of mission and all that. Maybe they kind of connect. In Age of Wonders 3 they do, for instance, but you know, like it definitely, you can choose which side you want to play with, but if you do go back and play with the side that you never tried with, you can definitely see there is a difference. But there is definitely an interesting, I guess, point to it, is that the stories connect. The magic could be completely different. I never finished any of the original games. Well, actually never finished any of the Age of Wonders campaigns, but I'm getting as much data as much as I can as I play all of them a little bit. So, you know, like, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm completely wrong. Usually I'm wrong as fuck, but it's okay, it's great. Again, I like what I've seen. Again, that's what I love about Age of Wonders, and a lot I love about Triumph's games. Just, they are so fucking amazing, and I truly adore the world we are playing in. Just the word of Atlas. Again, I don't call it like that. It's Age of Wonders to me. It's you know, Valley of Wonder Age. It's just, I connected to the winter setting. I connected to a most amazing time. It's 1999, bitches. You had Unreal, you had Unreal Tournament, you had all of these amazing games. Of course, connection with the old comes that you had, of course, the amazing, ever so amazing, beautiful music of Michael Vandenbos, which you just thought, she's just my god. And just, you connect too many things, I guess, to everything. So maybe most nostalgic thing, but I wouldn't say it. I mean, it still holds. Everything holds, and that's the best thing about it. You can go back to these games and always replay them. And there's a replay value galore, mind you. Anyway, enough of talking. Let's continue on. Last time we had a nice bunch of battles here. 2 battles, that is. We fought off, we lost a bunch of people, I think. Not really, but we did, as again, our bow riders, which are kind of very important, you know, considering they are tier 2 I think tier 2, tier 3 unit, I don't know, maybe tier 3 unit, tier 2 unit doesn't. I think actually tier 2 unit the Bull Rider is. And we have some tier 1 units here with the, of course, the very important thing, which is the battering ram. If we're gonna be attacking anything that is under enemy control, has walls, we need the battering ram. It is not the Age of Wonders of 2, Shadow Magic or 3, where you can just attack any walls with any number of units. No need for battering ram, no need for any siege equipment. It will make your life easier, but it's not gonna make any difference for the enemy. You still have to defend the gates, you still have to defend, well, specifically gates. If they get destroyed, you can pass in. In this one, you can't attack anything unless you have the the wall climbing, or unless you have that is wall climbing ability, or unless you have the flying unit of some sort that can go over walls, or you have a battering ram. Okay, so next thing is we have a few groups here, nothing to really be afraid of anymore, but as we are very awesome, we're gonna be attacking them slowly but surely. And again, this is very important because I really want to push into these bastions. I want to clear all the cities here and then push into the enemy. We want to capture the cities. We're gonna destroy them probably, because I don't think I'll need them here, but maybe a little bit for that gold, you know, just a little bit of income. We are all over the place, and honestly, you would think we won, right? But the problem again is that the Frostling just said, you know what, demon, screw you. So here we'll be attacking them from two sides, and hopefully it's gonna be, we're going to always go into tactical mode, because the tactical mode is the most important mode. If you go on quick combat, you're gonna probably get fucked, butt raped, or someone will die, and we don't want to lose anything. So we're fighting only against, well, only two Orc Swordsmen. The Orc Swordsmen are very strong, very strong unit. Orcs in general very strong. What I also like is the design of the units in 1999, and I like the Triumph went with the more kind of a different approach to things, is that the design of units is more medieval. If you ever look at the design of like, for instance, when you go through the missions, you see the pictures and all that, the art style, and you actually see the way they're drawn, and they are mostly looking totally like medieval units of, you know, you would see in 80s. You don't see like ultra mega fantasy, you know, high fantasy armors and shit like that. You would see, like, for instance, if you ever played Heroes of Might and Magic 5 and up, you can see how the armors look completely fantasy. It has nothing to do with our world, for instance, right? It doesn't have that basic medieval look of the old. And that's exactly what the Age of Wonders 1 had. They started changing it completely down the line. Even more, they had a little bit of a Slavic look to the units themselves, which was very much interesting. Again, I mostly go for that because we had those, when I was a child, we had these specific books of, you know, historic books about certain things and all that bullshit. But you had these beautiful drawings that completely matched to what we are saying here. And that's what something like I attached, really the thing that really struck me back in the days, like music and the look of the game and the feel of these drawings, how they're done. And they started changing it completely as they went through Age of Wonders 2 and 3. In Age of Wonders 2, the humans, for instance, like that's why I would go specifically to the human faction, the look of the human faction. That's what I'm really talking about, is that it's definitely has been changed through the years, that is specifically through the sequels. Good, bad, I don't know, to be honest. I like them all, but in general I prefer the look of Age of Wonders 1 and Age of Wonders 3 in terms of humans. The humans started changing even their medieval Age of Wonders 2 units look a little bit too different, but hell's bells. Anyway, let's end the turn and see how this is gonna go. I'm just expecting where they're gonna be moving. They're going for the bottom, which is great because that's a huge chunk of archers. They might not even be able to touch upon us, in all honesty. But hell's mother humping bells, we're gonna be charging into them with whatever we have, and we do have a bunch of units, but the sad thing is most of these units have been already pretty much damaged in the previous combat. I do not really want to lose the Dwarf Bull Riders. I'm not really also really much afraid, but still, you never know what shit might happen. I mean, we have the Dwarven Archers, which are kind of more upgraded archers, as you can see. Yeah, a little bit of damage. We could attack them and completely stop them in their track, do we have a range? No, and we won't be able to even shoot, sadly. We will be able to do it again. Another dwarven archer against that German. German is dead. We're gonna allow them to move close to us, but first and foremost, we're gonna be moving in with our dwarf units. It is a dwarf axemen. We're gonna put them right in between our beautiful archers, because we don't want to lose any archers. They're a very needed unit always. Not because they're oh my god, but I don't know. I mean, in Age of Wonders 1, having archers in general will be better if we encounter any type of monstrosity that has flying ability. And I mean, in Age of Wonders 1, that's very hardcore. As I think I said in many of my videos, it's very much hardcore. And we have seen also how the dragons can like completely annihilate. One dragon completely annihilate the entirety of your army just because he has flying ability, and none of your units really have anything bigger. Okay, definitely the Orcish boss is going for the X-Men, and that really will not be a problem for us, as we might even go for the, you know, like we're trying to level up some units, and I never mind if I level up mostly archers than anything else in this game, but as you can see, probably we're gonna lose. No! Oh, you piece of shit, how dare ya? Oh my god, are you kidding me? See this bullshit? Did you see that bullshit? That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Let's go into the caverns. Let's move the bull rider here. Thank you very much. Let's go up. Thank you. Okay, so now we're gonna move again against these bastards. We have these bastards. We won't be able to reach them this turn. That's fine, I guess. To follow the road. It's very important to follow the road, because there is definitely that, you know, if you go over the mountains, go over the goddamn tree, that is the forest, there is definitely a movement penalty depending on what you have, and it's very important to follow the roads. Very important. That's something I really love about Age of Wonders, is that the roads do have a meaning, they do have a purpose. And that's something I will always like. So, okay, so in this one we have 4 turns to change this. We could wait it out for 4 turns. That would be so fucking bad. But the thing is, I have this Zephyr bird, right? And we want to explore a little bit. So I'm gonna go here, even though no point even in taking this one. It's not gonna really give us a massive overview. But, you know, why the hell not? Okay, so there is the Goblin Beetle, which is a very tier nice unit. Very tier nice unit. Would be afraid to touch upon it. We have this dungeon unexplored. We'll be exploring it if we get a chance. But again, I'm mostly worried that I will start losing a huge chunk of units here, mostly because of the fact that even if the Frostling do start getting inside here, they're gonna penetrate most of our positions with ease, because even with the huge chunk of stuff I have, they can outmaneuver us with the flying unit tier 4. They're gonna probably spam those tier 4 units, which is gonna be an additional problem for me, for the fact that in the end of the day, tier 4 units are much more valuable than your tier 1 units, and though mind you take more turns to build, having the ability that they'll build fucking dragons where we do not have that one is a bad mojo in any case. So what I'm gonna do here, because I cannot destroy the shipyard sadly, because not enough forces there in that location, so I can try this guerrilla tactics of just capturing certain things with the pony riders, right? And then doing the bad and the ugly. And then I mean, we're being also the manja, the goblins, or the late goblins, the late empire of the goblin people has captured Veba, which was one of the, of course, that is one of the halfling cities, I think. So the thing is, the Frostlings will probably maybe even attack this, but I'm trying to outmaneuver the Frostlings with love by taking back our farmsteads, because they gain money. We gain money out of the income of 12, manja. Each farm's an income of 12. There's a bunch of farms there. So that's always nice to have. Like, holy crap, it's always nice. No, well, the thing is, what I really want to do is, you see these forces like this, they're kind of trying to join up. If they join up like this, they're gonna make a huge army. That's how usually, of course, the AI in Age of Wonders, they're gathering forces like that. And then they can go towards you and rape the living shit out of you. Now I'm gonna try. Now I don't know exactly how many units I could leave here and move on, to be honest, but because most of my units are already pretty much damaged, I'm gonna keep it as is. We've captured pretty level 3 fucking structure that is the town of Gazdach. It's gonna take about goddamn 4 turns. There are a bunch of big towns, so I'm definitely gonna be pushing in with this army and hopefully they're gonna do well. Okay, so because of this, I can now move this boar rider. Always good to have more boar rider. We got additional boar rider, never a bad thing. So actually, these walls are the walls that you can penetrate through with your whatever your unit, like a mall. You can actually go through these dirt walls and explore. I hope at some point we'll be able to, but I'm kind of in Age of Wonders 1. You're mostly concentrating on this battle and hope that you can actually hold. Because, you know, like, Jesus, this is not a joke whatsoever. So I'm gonna move on because what we have, some archers, not a huge chunk of anything special, but I was thinking maybe leave. I'm not gonna leave them because this is definitely a line that we're gonna be holding against the Germans here. So what I want to do here is maybe take one of you and capture this. Excellent. Altar of Death, and we can target. Wow, this is the first time that I remember that we're taking this. So charge you 100, we can target something, and Death Storm, and that's gonna be a bad mojo. Oh, of course, yeah, this is definitely a ranged thing. Ah, you piece of shit. Nothing we can do with this then. Like, definitely nothing we can do with this. Oh, so this is target ranges of 12 hexes, I guess. That's not the thing. And I don't know if it will help against this bastard. We could try it out, to be honest. Let me see. Cost to fire. Something or something. Or turns or maybe mana. Is that a mana, maybe? Could be mana, yes. 0-0, I don't know, maybe. Should we even cast this? I don't know even what we can expect. So let's first and foremost, because we still have many movement points here, I'm gonna move in here and capture whatever I can. And my god, we have a big 2 armies here of Frostlings. And we have this beautiful thing. And I'm gonna target this location because we can't. Awesome, I love this. Like, we're there, like, come on. Jesus, that's just a bad mojo, like right there. If I could, I'm not likely gonna probably do any massive damage, but I mean, Altar of Death, what are you truly? I do not know. I do not know. Like, the game doesn't even have a manual, I think none of the Age of Wonders games have manuals, so you so you just fuck yourself in the ass. Okay, I'm gonna leave the dwarf bastard there. I'm really afraid of this red dragon. Like, he's a level 4 unit, and a really, like, 6 accuracy, 5 damage, 7 and 8 defense, like, oh, and a flying unit, and has a goddamn vision of 2, which is really scary, not really. Fire immunity, fire breath, which is the thing of the future, like, oh my god. In general, it's a very scary unit, and I don't think even with the amount of giants that I have, it's not gonna help out. And I mean, we finally get our elf ranger, which we're building a lot. So I'm thinking maybe concentrating specifically instead of archers, you know, like I like get the, oh my god, nature elemental. Look at that. Look at those boobies. Yes, I'm gonna produce you. Not enough gold, master. Well, that's fine, I guess, but we need that. How much are the nature elementals in general? Like, how much do you really cost here, my friend? So this is our tier of 5, like 1, 2, 3, no, tier 4 unit, max tier. They're always tier 4 unit. They're 4 unit. They're 4 tiers. Yeah, I mean, tells you level 4 unit. Upkeep, like Jesus. Upkeep of 10, but 210. Forestry, poison immunity, strike healing, regeneration healing. Restores life to injured, but can perform only once a day. Okay, so it can actually heal people. Nice. Lightning protection, cold protection, entangled strike. Ooh, I'm definitely gonna start building them. I do have this fairy, but it's definitely just a scouting level 4 scouting unit or level 3. I don't know, like level 3. I mean, just read the fucking thing. Okay, so level 3. Unicorn, not a bad mojo, but I want the big boys, you know, but that's 200. That cheese, that's a lot. You again, as you would think, considering the amount we really have here of units and the amount of towns we have, we will be producing a huge chunk of money, and yet that's definitely not the case. 21. If we could upgrade this, we might be able to produce some money. As again, most of these units are basic units just there to protect the cities. Maybe get one unit, maybe just having 2 units inside of a city would be enough and should be suffice. Maybe let's get one of these dwarves just in case to guard our beautiful towers of Babel here. Hell's Mother Humping Bells. Oh yes, we were starting to move some of our forces down because, you know what, we have so many forces, why not utilize them against the enemy? I mean, Hell's Bells, we definitely will be needing them. But, you know what, screw it, let's move on. We're kind of encompassing most of the fucking map anyway. So, Hell's Mother Humping Bells. I mean, I don't like having these many forces in the backyard without them actually doing anything useful. So this is why mostly we're doing this. I mean, the problem are these Nordic glows, like they are level 3 creatures, really scary creatures in general. So again, sadly one of the dragons escaped, well, escaped if you will. You know what, we could move everyone here and then, you know, like, to call this area and hope that the dragons don't screw us in the ass. Let's do it, like, fuck it, like, what choice do we really have? You know, what choice do we really have? As you can see, only the battering ram is making issues for us. So because of that, I'm just gonna move the main force. We have 2 forces joined. If shit hits the fan, we'll be able to defend very well. So Elf Ranger being built, getting the Nature Elemental at some point, merchandise production, Lyra producing merchandise of 25 no less. And again, you can definitely see how much we are wasting, how much income for upkeep is 300. If unbelievable upkeep, man. It's unbelievable upkeep. But you know what? What can you do in the end of the day? What can you do? Okay, so let me see. Are we even researching any spells here? Because I have no idea. Are we even research? Okay, power distribution. Okay, are we going for? Oh my god, I went full mana. What the fuck? Oh, maybe because of the start that... Okay, set. Okay. Oh, yeah, because there is nothing here. Yes, there was nothing here that I was interested in, to be honest. But, you know, like... you would like, dispel magic, remove enchantment, ooze, change spell with your sticky movement speed, and ooze... You know, that could be actually a valuable thing. A level 1 water spell, combat spell, you see, I prefer global spells, but I was thinking the Vortex would be something similar to Age of Wonders 2 Vortex. I mean, there is Age of Wonders 2 Vortex, but there's an additional one that you can do on land units, and they can just, you'd have like this massive group of units, for instance. You drop the Vortex, and they just, that's, I think actually it's called Tornado or some crap like that. Anyway, it drops all the enemy units all over the goddamn map, so to speak, so you can individually fuck them in the ass. But this is in the war, damaging all water-based units caught there. I mean, Hell's Bells, cost 25 turns, 5 level 2 global spell. You know what, this spell magic I guess would be the most useful one anyway, so Hell's Mother fucking Bells. Yeah, okay, so I understand why I actually went with that. We have some spells, Centaur, our Queen, Great Eagle summoned, global spells, none. And that's it. Okay, well, that's okay. Okay, great stuff. So now the thing is, we wait a little bit here. You know, so we're gonna be charging into the enemy anyway soon. We have some massive armies here, so in general, we would be able to win against these. It's important is that they do not have a huge chunk of these tier 3 units. You know, I'm not the fear of the dire penguins or the goddamn tier 1s, which they're archers. But Domanjo, always having a fight against the Wolf Riders is always gonna be an interesting thing anyway. Okay, run away with the eagle if you can, that's fine, because now we're pushing towards the enemy, and that's exactly what I want. I'm gonna now push. I'm trying to keep it as safe as possible, but the reality wise, you know what, we have to be more aggressive. That's definitely for sure. Even with the amount of units we truly have, still we need to be very much aggressive over the towns. Just I'm mostly, as I said, afraid that the enemy is just gonna come from the side and rape the living shit out of us. Okay, so let's end finally the turn and see how this is gonna go for us. Hoping for the best, of course, hoping for the best. Okay, automatic, not that much we're gonna win here. Yes, close. Good stuff is happening. Good stuff is happening. They're running away from us, which is important when I see the enemy dragon saying, you know what, no. Oh my god. Let's go tactical. Yeah, now this is gonna be an interesting thing. Okay, okay. Elf archer. Okay, we might lose the entire army here. Definitely this is the problem. And again, holy shit, like, come on. This is bullshit. Okay. Archery, nothing. Yeah, in general, we are kind of fucked. In general, we are kind of fucked. I was hoping the two armies with the giants might actually do a better job here, but definitely, I mean, we even have an elf archer here. Come on. Jesus fucking Christ. This one unit is gonna fuck us all. Okay, thankfully he missed like a little pussy. He is. I like when someone... Oh my god, finally some kind of a damage. Oh, come on, you're level 3 fucking unit. Oh my god, do you have to get that close? Do you really have to get that close? Surround this fucker, even though he's a flying motherfucking unit. Yeah, you can't get any closer, can ya? Yeah, he's going for our archers first. So in general, when this dude dies, he's gonna go for the rest of them. I cannot seduce him, of course, because he's a flying unit. So fuck that, son. He one-shots everything. He doesn't give a shit. Oh, come on. If someone else was playing this, he would win this well like it was nothing. Trust me, he would win this fucking battle like it was nothing. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, well, surround our only fucking tier 3 unit that we have, Elf Archer. Like, god damn it, like, I'm marksmanship of 2. Marksmanship of 2, and you're still like, oh my god. There we go, so that's my last, and now we can only hope that, you know, we might be able to do some damage. Nope. Okay, so in general, we're gonna be losing these fuckers. As I said, you can't do this without the proper equipment. Like, this is a tier... That's exactly what I like having when someone busts me with his flame power. That's naughty, you dragon. Oh, come! Oh my god, does it not want me or something? And he can do a fire breath every fucking... Fuck off, bitch. Fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah, that's a GG anyway. Nothing. Oh my god. Such bullshit, son. Such fucking bullshit. Like one goddamn dragon. And he can just do a fire breath every goddamn turn. Bullshit. Then the lost 2 armies. Like, fuck off, bitch. Just fuck off. And I can't touch him with anything. That's such bullshit. Like, how do you expect me to kill the fucker? I'm gonna target ya, you piece of shit. Of course, my own units, but that doesn't work on him, does it? The good stuff. Oh my god, like, how the fuck do you defeat this asshole? He can just charge at anything he wants now, and he will eat them alive. Like, oh my god. Okay, you know what? We have to do it. Like, we have to charge into him with whatever we have. And even if we lose all these forces, it's fine, I say. It's fine. Does not matter. It's fine. It's fine. I was hoping for better, but it's fine. Okay, so for the next, you need 500 mana to drop this shit. And 10. So as you can see, okay, we see -4 mana because we don't have a huge chunk of mana nodes and all the good stuff like that. That's 8 enemy units. How the hell do you make this amount of units, you son of a bitch? Okay, let's go to the side of him like this. and rape him in the tactical combat. Because this is just pure bullshit. Like, that dragon annihilates everything. Like, fuck off. And everybody was missing. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm annoyed. Like, losing that massive army that was preparing, like, it's a GG. It's general GG. I cannot hold off what enemy has. There. Now, because of one fucking dragon and missing completely so many fucking times. Like, how does that even happen? But that doesn't matter. They have Orc Assassin, no Orc Swordsman, another Orcsman kind of upgraded. And the problem is we're fighting in the forest, which means our archers are not gonna have the greatest time here. Which is never a good thing, of course. It's depending on where they're gonna be moving towards also. But we're gonna join in our forces first and foremost before we truly move in on the enemy. Go. You know, maybe utilizing some kind of, like, you can't even cast the spells unless your hero is present. So you don't have the ability to cast spells unless they are global spells and all that. So there is that issue, which they changed in Age of Wonders 2 and 3. But still, very, 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 very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in the outcome. I mean, fucking hell, not even the goddamn death strike of that bullcrap worked. I was hoping it might, like, it's probably just a land, I know, but Jesus, you know, you'd expect. Maybe. But it's okay, let's end this turn and see how this is gonna go for us. I mean, there's a massive 8-unit army moving toward us anyway, so I'm gonna keep these units alive for as long as possible, but hell's motherfucking bells. They have a lot of independent armies all over the place, and that's gonna be an issue in its own right. And we could attack that fucker, we could attack that fucker not. Okay, well, that's okay. Let's get the archer over here. Not being able to shoot at the enemy is also some kind of a really bad mojo for us here. Archery, shoot, good stuff. Not really, honestly. As I said, if someone else was playing this, 10 out of 10 for them, this would be like no issues whatsoever. That's ridiculous. You know, like, I've seen people play games and compared to me, they always succeed. It's like they have more luck or some shit. It just happens. And I'm like, what the fuck am I playing? How the fuck does this happen to me? So we're gonna keep it as is for now. Like, Hell's Mother Humping Bells, that massive loss, and like the enemy has 2 armies over there, the Frostlanks. They're gonna definitely do the bad and the ugly on us. So let's end this again and see how the enemy moves in on us. Okay, they're just... Okay, so the goddamn bastard can actually just shoot at us from the distance with those beautiful things and did not actually poison us, which is always a good thing. Archer, excellent. Good job. I think that's even a level 3 creature of darkness, in all honesty. Charge into him. Yep, it's a GG. That bastard has a 3 damage. You can, in all honesty, you know, compared to the newer Age of Wonders, you can't really connect with the damage output that might happen, because you have also this accuracy system, which works very well. It's not the best. Like, it's like if you play Morrowind, Elder Scrolls, you know, when you hit target constantly and you might hit the fucking thing at some point. I don't mind the system like in that game, but in this one it's kind of awkward, and they kept it in Age of Wonders 2, of course, but in that one you kind of can feel it. In this one, not so much. I mean, it tells you like a 4 accuracy and all that stuff. This one has a 5 accuracy, 3 damage. You need to fuck the boar rider like nobody's penis. Like, that's ridiculous. That son of a whore just raped the living shit out of that boar. He fucked him in the ass and he showed him who his daddy is, truly. I can't even charge at this fucker. Not at the moment. So I'm gonna hide behind. I mean, oh my god, we are losing so many units. It's ridiculous. Okay, beautiful. Let's charge with the healthier unit. Thank you very much. Okay, so now we just wait, I guess, because in general there is no way like this. They're a bunch of goblin spearmen. Should not they pose a problem for us in this location? But hell's mother humping bells, this thing might kill everything that we have. We cannot, like, wow, you go attack him with what? My dick? Not gonna work. Not gonna motherfucking work. Anyway, high morale, but still bullshit. Just pure bullshit. So again, Health Ranger 1/3, no point. We're getting some range. We're gonna be killing that dragon first and foremost. So we're going for the dragon first and foremost. We're gonna see how the next turn goes for us. Let's go over here with our forces first and foremost. Move everyone that we can, everyone that is needed. You know what? I'm moving like 2 units now, leaving only 1 unit per city to defend. I don't care. That's a lot of archers, mind you. A lot of motherfucking archers. And I want those archers. I want those archers. We're gonna be targeting the fuck out of the enemy. We're gonna be doing the bad and the ugly here. Thank you very much. I'm gonna move everything, like, enough. Like, I don't care if they do succeed in penetrating our lines with the dragons. Fuck the dragons. If that's the way they're gonna be playing the Frostling, that's good for them. I don't have dragons, so fuck that. I have only ground units, which is so fucking retarded. You would expect something better than that, but no. Okay, so what I want is continue on exploring. You see, continue exploring, and I can see exactly one more city on the bottom here, on the last city, or well, one of the Rostak, which is the city of the, well, I don't know, Goblin Orc city, population orcs. Okay, groovy. Again, still 3 turns. We have to wait it out, and wait it out also for our units to heal, so we can utilize a healing spell on her. Thank you very much. Heal her. Excellent. Now she's much better, and again, I'm thankful that you can just do it immediately there. Heal our units. See how this is gonna go for us, because I'm afraid the dragon might screw over this. As I said, he's gonna just utilize the fire breath constantly on these fuckers, and it's a GG anyway. So they're cursed for 3 days and cannot heal normally. Good job, demon. I was frustrated. I was just, fuck this, and it did not work on him whatsoever. Like, whatsoever, because he's a flying unit, it would seem, maybe, I don't know. And we're gonna be moving in. We're gonna end the turn here again and see how this is gonna go for us. And the fire, yeah, they're moving their armies on a very much weaker army that we have now because of the fucking dragon. And I forgot about the pony rider. God damn it. Automatic. Of course, the independent is gonna win. 10 out of 10, the enemy is gonna win. No, we didn't. Unbelievable. Oh my god. Let's go, like, no point. Automatic. Close. They lost. What do you want me to say? Like, oh my god. Like, I didn't even have to see that shit. We lost. That was ridiculous. Like, my god. We lost a huge chunk of units there. And look what's coming towards us. And look what we have. Nothing. We have nothing. How do you like them apples, bitch? How do you like them apples? Okay, let's move all our forces here. Unbelievable! 1 dragon killed us. So, do you remember how many fucking things we had there? Just, you know, we can go for the city, but in all honesty, I don't give a shit about the city. Like, it's not really even helping us at the moment. It's producing merchandise, and that's it. It's independent, so the dragons took that 1 fucking dragon. He likes to protect that altar of death. It's ridiculous. He's just protecting that altar of death, and he's not, like, doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give a shit. Okay, well, we'll move on with all of our forces. They're gonna probably outmaneuver us and go down here. With all, like, I just believe they're just gonna do it. They have tier 3 units here. That, I mean, thankfully we have some units here that protect us while utilizing the range ability. But come on, that's kind of a complete and utter bullcrap anyway for us. There's some cave over there, some good stuff over here. Move on and see what we can expect. Just how the fuck did our ally lose so much? It's ridiculous. 2 turns. But we can choose one of these armies to start hunting down these fuckers. They're close enough for us to also fall back. Anyway, guys, wish you the very best. Next time, next time something. I mean, we have cities undefended, cities which are producing some super units. I'm not happy. This is not going very well for us. We lost so many high tier units that this is sad. This is really, really sad. Anyway, wish you the very best next time. More love, more drugs, and more Age of Wonders goodness.